What if instead of bringing an animal to the altar, you were the offering? In Numbers chapter 8, God did something deeply symbolic. He commanded Moses to formally set apart the Levites for service. But this was not a quiet ceremony. It was public, physical, costly. First, the Levites were cleansed. They were sprinkled with purifying water. Their bodies were washed. Their clothes were cleaned. Even their hair was shaved. This was not about appearance. It was about starting over completely. Nothing from their old life could remain hidden. Here is an important nugget. The Levites were presented before the Lord as a wave offering. Normally, offerings were animals or grain, but here, people were lifted and given to God. They became living gifts. The Israelites laid their hands on the Levites, symbolically transferring responsibility. Then the Levites laid their hands on sacrifices, showing substitution. God was teaching that service always involves surrender, and holiness always involves cost. God also explained why the Levites were chosen. They replaced the firstborn sons of Israel. The firstborn already belonged to God because He spared them during the night of judgment in Egypt. The Levites stood as a reminder that life itself is redeemed by God. And here is where the gospel shines. In Romans chapter 12, verse 1, believers are called living sacrifices, holy and acceptable to God. What the Levites lived out physically, Jesus fulfilled completely. He gave His whole life so that we could be cleansed, set apart, and brought into service without fear. We do not serve to earn salvation. We serve because we have been redeemed. This is Gospel Feed, where the Bible comes to life.